What's up, YouTube? Sorry about that noise that might be playing throughout the video. It's hot as hell in here, and I need to cool down a little bit. Uh, but regardless, on to the big topic for today. This is a topic that hits very close to home. I'm sure it hits very close to home for many of you too. And what I'm going to be talking about today is social anxiety. I'm like dual-wielding drinks right now. Social anxiety is such a complicated yet simple thing at the same time. And to put it into perspective, I kind of want to describe to you all how I grew up and how that influenced me. And maybe that can help. I kind of want to convey that into branch that into broader topics, and hopefully that can help you guys in your perspectives and your journeys. But for me personally, I didn't describe much of my personality within the YouTube videos, within the other video of why I'm doing YouTube, and I'm going to do that here. I grew up as someone who, very loving, nurturing family. I was a very aggressive child, but my parents taught me really how to act much more understanding of other people, much more mature, responsible. And when I was 8 years old, or really just all throughout pre-college, I am the type of guy to spend 12 hours a day on video games. My brother got me into Reddit at 15. You could have even called me an incel at one point because I would project my lack of success onto the internet. But really that's not an accurate depiction of who I am or who I ever wanted to be. My dad always made me do sports because if I didn't, I would end up just sitting home and playing video games all day, you know? And I really got to experience a lot of variety. I experienced a variety of different guys because I'm a very athletic person, right? And I'm tall, strong, but at the same time I'm a very empathetic person, which really put me at kind of a dysmorphia my entire life, to say, because hobby and body wise, I'm with football guys, right? And lacrosse douchebags, but I don't have their personality, so I didn't really relate to them. So I would be for example, I was fullback. I was starting fullback for my team. I was second top in my league at the end of my senior year, but I never wanted to go pro because that's a lot of brain damage, to be honest. Getting sidetracked there. But at the same time, I had a lot of nerdy friends because I was always gaming, right? And it was kind of a constant battle of wondering who I am, you know? Because on these football teams, especially on the internet, you're always seeing womanizers acting like assholes to get women, or even friends, and that's not really who I wanted to be. But it felt like with my build, with the people I associated with, that I kind of should go that path. But that's also not what I wanted to do, you know? I am someone who wants to be empathetic to people, but at the same time, I lack self-respect, basically. Because every time I'd ever think about approaching, for example, let's say a guy is a friend, because I'm a heterosexual male. If I approach a guy, I would think, oh, I'm not worth their time, you know? I'm annoying. I was constantly called annoying through middle school and elementary school because I had a little bit slower maturation in terms of brain growth. Blame ADHD for that one, I guess. And that damage sticks with you, you know, and it takes a lot of time to undo. But at the same time, I didn't want to be like I said, I didn't want to be like those other guys. And really, the question is, what I kind of discovered is there's a fine line between respecting yourself and respecting others. And a lot of those assholes are respecting themselves and constantly projecting their insecurities or their lack of respect onto other people, you know? And I was on the other end. I was over here, and I was thinking about like wanting to be on this side, but not really, just wanting the benefits to that side. And it's a lot of it came down to, in the end, not respecting myself, you know. And someone, like one person I knew had a fantastic quote. I always thought to treat yourself like a friend, you know, play video games, stuff like that. But you need to learn to love yourself and do things for yourself. Like, I would never go outside and walk through a park for myself. If another person wanted to, I would do it with them, but I would never do that by my own volition. And learning to do things by yourself, for yourself, is what changes your mindset so much significantly. And that's kind of why I want to branch out into broader terms. Like, I guess I missed some things. Like, I was bullied a lot, obviously, you know. I even did a little bullying to other people because I was so attention deprived. Men don't get enough attention. Where has anyone heard that before, you know? And I kind of, like, I've always was so focused on self-growth, basically, because I thought self-growth was the answer. Go to the gym, get super fit, you know? Work on my social skills 24/7. Every reaction, the most minuscule thing, maybe they give me a weird look for a weird face I made, and I would take that to note and take it to heart. But I'm always too hard on myself in the end, and that causes a lack of self-confidence. And while I grow, I'm never going to grow into an individual. I'm always going to be codependent on other people, reliant. And that's what I wanted to convey to all you guys today. Learn to do things for yourself, not for other people. But if it causes a bother to other people, then that's the point where you need to step back, you know? Respect the people who respect you back. Because a lot of the people in life aren't going to meet you halfway. They're going to really only respect themselves, and they don't care about you. And that's okay, you know? You could try and change other people, or you could change yourself for the better. But sometimes you don't always need to change yourself. Sometimes you just need to move on and let go. And that's something I struggle with, but hey, life is about making mistakes and growing from it, right? I hope this video helped all of you guys. This was like the third time I took this video. This is very new to me. And I hope this fresh perspective of unedited content is really helpful to you guys, because it's helpful for me, because it gives me an avenue to express myself and grow, you know? So thank you all guys for so much for watching, and stay tuned for more content. Peace.